You're it's your boy Moolah. This week at the Fat Podcast. We back with another. Let's get into it. She said this ain't the man's job.
I mean, he's marking his territory. That's the whole thing. Males mark territory and they conquer. So they think that's what they need to do. But the nature of a woman, that's not what he needs to do. His place is to have sex, reproduce, and then go work. Not to tell you what to do, but they will.
Hold on.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that for you to get sex from a woman, she has to respect you?
Not necessarily. Because it's a lot of women that don't respect themselves and they'll screw anything.
I mean, outside of a prostitute and a John, I'm talking about when you're seeing a girl and you're dating her, right? Wouldn't it be fair to say that she needs to like actually respect you to a degree to fuck you?
No. There are women literally having sex with males who are in marriage and they really do not respect them, but they're there for other reasons, whether it's money, whether it's coercion. They're there not because they actually respect you. Otherwise, if that was the case, men wouldn't keep complaining about women not respecting them.
Oh man. Okay. So you talking about they can't get a woman. Them the ones who complaining, but the man who can get the woman respect that man. That's why she's involved with him. That's like you said, Birkin bags and all that shit.
But it's the truth.
What I'm saying is in a relationship, right? For the girl to be in the relationship with you, she's got to respect you.
Not necessarily. No.
Then it's not a relationship. It's her just running you into the ground. I'm talking about a healthy, productive relationship where the man is in a leadership role, whatever.
Healthy relationship. But a man is in a leadership role and she listen. Only way she'll listen is because she got respect for that man. But she on some C shit.
Or maybe and a woman's actually happy. She's got to respect her man.
Okay, well,
is my point.
Respect is earned. So if he's doing something that earns that admiration, because that's what respect is, admiration. So you're doing, So a woman that truly admires, if she truly admires you, she's going to listen to you. But that's not the average relationship. So if you're just saying relationships, no, a woman doesn't need to respect.
Because men don't check women is my point.
Well, they don't have to.
I think men do have to check women. That's my whole point.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, the only reason why y'all think so that you have to because you want naive women that don't know anything. No,
who said that?
Well, he did say.
What? What the fuck?
He don't want
he
a
goes
woman
for younger women that are less
he
problematic.
Said that. So that's a child. So of course you're gonna have to check a child because they don't.
What? It's a child. How? That's something. It's an adult, right? It's called an adult. Last time I checked, not a child, an adult.
They don't know no better.
If someone has boundaries,
even grown women act like children. I keep it 1,000 with y'all. The reason why men have to check women is because women behave like children most of the time.
Well, I agree adults. I agree with that.
And the reason why, let me explain why women behave like children a lot of times. It's because they're attractive, they get attention up front, they're given the world at 18 years old. So a lot of the times guys have to reel them back in and bring it to reality. Like, hey, look, I'm not some sugar daddy simp, blah, blah, blah. This is how it is if you're going to be with me. I have boundaries on this relationship, and this is how it is.
No, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. Guys have to check women a lot of times because a lot of times women live kind of in a fairy tale and they kind of operate like children. And what I mean by children is they don't deal with the consequence of their actions a lot of times.
No, I agree with you with that. A lot of them, like y'all said earlier, they're delusional. And I told them earlier that they live.
So they must be checked.
All right. But like I said, they want a fairy tale of a relationship, but they can't see the reality of real life because they don't know the nature of men.
So therefore they have to be checked.
Well,
your argument is saying they don't need to be checked. I'm saying they do need to be
checked. For what? So I guess maybe we need to make some clarity because there's so many different. No, seriously, there's so many different things.
Women, even though she knows something, but she's still a female chatting just to be chatting over what? You're a female. You know what? You know what he talking about. Stop acting like you don't know what the hell he talking about and you trying to sound right.
Things that you can be checked on. Checked on what? Because that's what it depends
That
on.
you have boundaries.
Okay.
As a man.
Well, everybody has boundaries. So yeah, everybody's gonna have to check people on their boundaries. Right? You can't let anybody push your boundaries, male or female. So yeah, if
what I'm arguing is that most guys don't have boundaries at all with chicks, which is why girls walk all over them.
Right, and there's a lot of girls that don't have boundaries because they're willing to gut themselves out if a male has money, and they've already said, "Well, I'll give up everything." Some of them did say, "I'll give up everything just for a guy."
If he's monogamous, that was the question.
Right, and so
if he was providing what I wanted,
and they can sell you an illusion of monogamy, and you're giving up everything, so you don't have any boundaries. So.
You just making up your own bullshit.
Everybody has
but
to
that's
take
the reality. If you're with a higher status guy, you do have to give up a lot as a woman. Like you do have to.
So
give
that
up
means
shit.
she doesn't have to have boundaries, but everybody has to have boundaries. Otherwise, you're going to get drained. That's just the reality.
Drained is what?
She already has boundaries because the guy attracted her in the first place.
Yeah,
that's how he was able. He got her through her wants of being. I want a rich guy.
Yeah.
So I would argue she actually has boundaries to a high degree.
Right. Well, no, actually not, because money is not the end all be all, and this is why you end up with a lot of women who.
So why do they want the bag? They chasing the bag from the dude? Why? Why are they doing that?
Who are trying to get away. Like there was a lady on TikTok. She dated a man who he made money, but guess what? When he was tired of her, what did she do? He threw her out on the streets.
She probably fucked up and did something.
No.
Men rarely initiate breakups. I'm telling you, if a girl gets broken up with, none of y'all have been broken up with at the panel.
Yeah,
I mean that should speak volumes.
Well, the majority of males are
that
simps,
should be volumes. That should speak volumes. But that's my point.
Yeah. So if they're simps, that means they can't get women. So when they finally get one, they'll do anything to hold on to her.
So does it? Right. You're proving his point.
Yeah.
Thank you. You just proved the point. But then you said Buddy kicked the old girl out on the streets. Which one? You going left or you going right? Which one?
No, like I said, we all agree. But what I'm saying is that even
do you even remember what the original question was?
No.
So when you say we all agree, then say, but you're not agreeing.
That's the original question.
The original question is, do women need to be checked?
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody.
Your argument was no.
No, because it was dependent on what? No, women don't need to be checked, but based on what you're saying, if you're saying for boundaries, yes, not only do women need to be checked, but so do males. Everybody needs to be checked in
the
regards
difference is
to
that
boundaries.
men are checked.
They always put the man in it with the women. Do women need to be checked? That was the question. It didn't say, do men need to be checked? It said, do women need to be checked? And then she still threw the man in there like they always do. But hey, to each his own, people.
By the reality, the world, etc. If a man's a loser, reality lets him know he's a loser immediately. If a woman's a loser, reality doesn't let her know she's a loser. That's my point.
Because it's based on sex.
What?
Yeah. No, it is. It's based on sex because
reality.
It's based on sex. What sex got to do with you a loser? And they telling the man he's the loser because they looking at what he's doing. He's losing. The woman, she can be a loser, stand with her mama and all this, and they'll never say nothing to the woman. You go, queen.
No, because males give women attention based on sex, and they will allow whatever.
We're gonna move on.
They'll
wait.
based on sex.
But I brought you to the podcast. Me and you didn't fuck, right? And I have many guys that actually DM me on the podcast, and I literally made a post today to the average guys: do not DM me to come onto the podcast. So once again, it's like we live on two different worlds.
I agree with that. Males
you have
and females
opportunities
do
afforded to you just because you're a female that a male would never get.
Yeah, and males give them to them based on sex. If she's not cute, no. If you don't have an interest in her sexually, then she doesn't have that opportunity. So she lives in the same.
I don't have interest in you sexually, but you said on the podcast. I'm sorry to say.
Go on, Chris. You on the podcast. He ain't trying to have sex with you, shorty. But you on that.
No.
On God.
But just by being a girl,
this ain't got nothing to do with this.
yeah, just being a girl, you got to
You
every day.
Well, because women are the center of how y'all run y'all's podcast.
It's not always about sex.
It's not necessarily based on
Sex appeal. Not always about sex.
Well, sex appeal, but the whole thing is sex energy. The point, because women are the value. Y'all wouldn't have a podcast if it wasn't based on women.
Mine, excuse me?
Yeah.
Mine.
Well, There y'all have it. There you go. I'm gonna say this part one. I'm finna come with part two. I got another one. We finna get into that one. Yeah, we in Dallas with the Dallas, Texas, baby. It's your boy Moolah. We finna be back with another one. Hey, let's just keep getting better, right? I'm out. Bye.